New York City, the city that never sleeps, a city of dreams and endless energy. But beneath the noise and chaos, there's another world, one of darkness, silence, and secrets. This isn't the New York you see on postcards. It's a hidden city where history sleeps, waiting to be discovered. Every street is a page, every building a chapter, but the most fascinating stories are buried deep below. Down in the subway tunnels lies a story of ambition, struggle, and secrets kept for over a century. Imagine a labyrinth stretching for miles, some tunnels roaring with trains, others silent and empty. These are tombs of forgotten dreams, time capsules holding memories of a different era. As you wait for your train, you're standing atop history, just feet above sealed tunnels and abandoned stations, so take a deep breath. The journey into New York's secret world is about to begin. Before the subway, New York streets were choked with chaos, horses, carriages, and endless crowds. The city was growing, but movement was slow and difficult. Leaders knew something had to change. The solution? Build a railway beneath the streets, a city under the city. In 1900, thousands of workers, many immigrants called sandhogs, began digging through rock and mud. They faced danger, darkness, and suffocating air, waging a war against the earth itself. The method was called cut and cover. Dig up the street, build the tunnel, then cover it back up. The city endured years of noise and disruption, but something incredible was being born. On October 27, 1904, the first subway line opened. For a nickel, people could travel miles in minutes, transforming the city forever. The subway became New York's lifeline, allowing people to live farther from work and connecting the 5 boroughs. Every tunnel and station was a monument to ambition and sacrifice. The subway wasn't just transportation, it was the heart of New York. It pumped life into every corner of the city. And beneath it all, the secrets began to accumulate. The city above moved on, but the tunnels below kept their stories. The underground was now alive, and it would never be the same. The city's future was being written beneath its feet, and the world was watching. The subway was more than a marvel, it was a revolution, and its secrets were just beginning. Welcome to the underworld of New York. The story of New York's Underground Railway actually begins in 1870, with Alfred Ely Beach. Beach, an inventor, secretly built a pneumatic subway under Broadway, powered not by steam or electricity, but by air. Workers dug the tunnel at night, hauling dirt out through a building Beach owned. When revealed, the public was amazed. A luxurious car, pushed by a giant fan, gliding through a beautiful underground station. Beach dreamed of a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Clean, fast, and silent. But Boss Tweed, the city's corrupt power broker, blocked him at every turn. Beach's subway was shut down, sealed, and forgotten, becoming a myth. For decades, people whispered about a secret train under Broadway. Most thought it was just a legend. But the tunnel remained, a silent monument to a dream ahead of its time. Beach's vision was buried, but not lost. The city would eventually build its subway. But Beach's secret was the first hidden story of the New York Underground, a glimpse of what could have been, and a reminder that innovation often hides in the shadows. The legend of Beach's tunnel still echoes beneath the city. As the subway grew, it became a living maze, always changing, always expanding. Some stations were abandoned, left to gather dust in the dark. The most famous is the Old City Hall station, a masterpiece of arches, glass tiles, and chandeliers. Its curved platform couldn't fit longer trains, so it was closed in 1945 and sealed away. But if you stay on the 6 train as it loops, you can glimpse this ghostly gem, a fleeting vision of forgotten elegance. The subway is full of legends, a phantom money train collecting fares at night, secret military platforms, hidden tracks to nowhere. Most are just stories, but they speak to the mystery of the tunnels. The underground is a world apart where anything seems possible. These legends remind us that even in a practical place like the subway, there's room for beauty and secrets. The city above moves on, but the tunnels below keep their mysteries. Every abandoned station is a time capsule. Every legend is a window into the city's soul. The subway's secrets are alive, buried just beneath our feet. And sometimes, if you know where to look, you can see them for yourself. The past is never far away. In New York, it's just a train ride underground. The legends live on in the dark. One of New York's most famous secrets lies beneath the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, Track 61. This private platform was used by President Franklin D. Roosevelt to hide his disability from the public. His train would pull in unseen, and a special lift would carry his limousine directly into the hotel. The city never knew he'd arrived. The platform, the track, and the lift are all real, tangible pieces of hidden history. Today, Track 61 is abandoned, covered in dust and graffiti, a stark contrast to the luxury above. But its legend endures, a symbol of power, privacy, and the city's hidden layers. For years, it was just a rumor, but the truth is stranger than fiction. Track 61 is a reminder that New York's secrets aren't just for the ordinary. They're for presidents too. The city's underworld has always served the powerful, and sometimes its biggest secrets are hidden in plain sight. Beneath the city's glamour, the shadows hold stories of their own. Track 61 is one of them. Are these stories just legends? Or is there real history buried in the dark? Over the years, many secrets have been rediscovered, sometimes by accident, sometimes by daring explorers. In 1912, workers broke into Beach's forgotten tunnel, finding it perfectly preserved, a time capsule from another era. Most of it was destroyed for new subway lines, but a small section survived, absorbed into the City Hall station complex. Urban explorers, modern archaeologists, venture into forbidden tunnels, documenting lost stations like Worth Street and 18th Street. These places are frozen in time, with old tiles, faded ads, and dusty ticket booths. Their work is risky and illegal, but it gives us a window into our past. They've confirmed that many legends are rooted in truth. Hidden platforms, sealed tunnels, forgotten art, they're all real. The explorers bring back stories and images from a world the city tried to forget. They show us that history isn't just in museums, it's beneath our feet. The underground is a living archive, and every discovery is a reminder of what the city has lost and what it still hides. The secrets are real, and they're waiting to be found. The past is never truly buried, not in New York. The tunnels aren't just home to legends, they've sheltered real people. For years, communities of homeless individuals, known as the Mole People, lived in abandoned subway sections. They built makeshift homes, created their own society, and found safety in the darkness. Life underground was harsh, dangerous, damp, and always noisy. But for many, it was better than the streets above. Journalist Jennifer Toth's book shone a light on their world, revealing their humanity and struggles. The city eventually cleared the tunnels, sealing off entrances and dismantling homes. Today, the large communities are gone, but their story remains a powerful chapter in the city's hidden history. The tunnels are more than relics. They're about survival and the people the city leaves behind. The Mole People's story is a reminder the underground is not just about trains and secrets. It's about human lives, lived in the shadows, and those stories are part of New York's soul. The city's forgotten residents are never truly gone. The subway system, both seen and unseen, is the lifeblood of New York. It allowed the city to expand, connecting neighborhoods and making the metropolis possible. The hidden parts of the system have fired our imagination, becoming legends in movies, books, and games. These secret tunnels add magic and mystery to daily life. For sandhogs, they were a dangerous job. For Roosevelt, a tool of privacy. For the Mole People, a last refuge. The same spaces mean different things to different people. They're not just concrete and steel. They're reflections of our hopes, fears, and failures. Even today, hidden tunnels affect construction, inspire artists, and intrigue historians. For New Yorkers, they're a source of pride and curiosity. The city's history isn't just in museums. It's all around us, under our feet. The secret tunnels are a silent presence in city life. They remind us that New York's story is deep, complex, and ongoing, and the underground is always part of it. Why are we so fascinated by these dark, empty tunnels? In a world of constant information, we're drawn to mystery, the unknown. These tunnels are one of New York's last great secrets, raw and real. Exploring them connects us to the people who built the city, their dreams, struggles, and secrets. The tunnels remind us that nothing is permanent. Stations close, inventions are forgotten, communities disappear. The city is always changing, building new things and leaving old ones behind. The tunnels are a physical reminder of that cycle. They show us that the history we forget is just as important as what we remember. The secret tunnels are more than curiosities. They're part of the city's identity. They hold its memories, triumphs, and tragedies. To truly know New York, you have to look beyond the surface, into the dark. Sometimes, the most important truths are found in the shadows. The whispers and echoes beneath the city are worth listening to. The secrets of New York still breathe, and they always will.